At this time of the day, we give you an update on how far the stories we've been checking for you throughout the course of the day have advanced. Here's your lunchtime update. All right, we've got our reporters on the ground. We've got Nqobile Madlala, who is at the Cleveland's hostel, or rather area in KZN, and Manqoba Mchunu is in the city of Tshwane. Let's start with Nqobile, who is with the acting public protector, Kollega Gagela, who's doing an inspection in loco at the Cleveland's hostel. Nqobile, this, of course, after the public protector's office some years ago had a report about the conditions at this hospital. It's been in the news for being violent, political killings, etc. What is she saying? What is she finding on the ground?
Well, Masako, she's just explained to us that there are some various things that have been looked into from that public protector report. However, she's saying that there are a lot more that could have been done given the time and the space that it has been given to the hostel to ensure that these things are done. It's been quite a long time, so a lot has had to be implemented. But she did, of course, go around the hostel to see the condition, the environment. Not entirely happy, saying that the people also could take care of the place much better, but also talking about the fact that vegetation needs to be things that they need to look into, cutting that because that also might also contribute in terms of crimes, as a lot of people can use that. But also just saying that she's happy with the fact that the police have done quite a lot of patrolling in the area, which has also worked for the community in terms of the violence. But of course, just saying that this is a very difficult thing, of course, to take care of, but it needs to be taken care of as soon as possible. But of course, now we're going to bring in the Speaker of Legislature, and I just want to say, based on what the acting public protector has said, do you feel that much of what she has highlighted can be implemented in a very short space of time?
I don't know the time that would be required by the municipality to effect what is outstanding. But what I took to heart is the fact that there is a willingness from the side of eThekwini municipality to effect the resolutions and recommendations of the public protector. And to a greater extent, they have started to implement them, including the South African Police Service in terms of the safety. But they would need not only to have money to do that, they will also need a buy-in from all the stakeholders, the provincial legislature in terms of the oversight, but importantly, the community here at Cleveland to be part of the general ecosystem of bringing the change here. We think that everything is doable. For as long as they work cooperatively together, we will be able to achieve that. For instance, on the issue of some of the issues that are still outstanding, the issue of the control of the coming in and out, and it's still going through public participation, whether the municipality is interacting with the community. If the community and the municipality come to a resolution, a means of resolving that, it can be faster. But if they are not in agreement, it can take years and years to be achieved, even if the municipality is having money to do that. But if the community is not coming into play. So I think that the outstanding matters are achievable when we are all working together.
Thank you very much for speaking to us. Well, there is a key, Masako, working together. It is achievable.
All right, let's take you to Manqoba Mchunu now, who is in the capital. Manqoba, I see the People's March is still continuing there with the ANC marching for stability in the city of Tshwane after what we've seen in council with mayors also, chopping and changing, etc. How's it going there?
Well, certainly, Masiko, the march has just started. It was delayed a bit, starting about 2 hours after it was meant to start. But of course, we understand that the Secretary General of the ANC is leading this particular march, of course, with other NEC members, which includes the like of the Deputy Secretary General Nomvula Mukonyane, who's among some of those NEC members that are here on the ground leading this march. And of course, what it's all about is what the ANC says is mismanagement of the city of Tshwane by the DA-led coalition government. This is the reason why they say they are taking to the streets. They are blaming the DA for the collapse of service delivery here in the city, saying saying that under the DA for the past 7 years or so, the municipality has actually, not done well in terms of service delivery. In fact, mostly in what they say are black townships. That's where they say there's been a lack of service delivery. And that's really the DA has been advancing its own political agenda as far as the issues are concerned of governance here in the city at the expense of the people of the city of Tshwane. And of course, they're also saying that they want to win back support here in the city of Tshwane. Of course, you know, Masiko, that the ANC lost the elections here in Tshwane in 2016, and the DA-led government has been in power ever since. Of course, they've also been blamed for some of the issues that have happened here in the city as far as service delivery is concerned. And of course, there are many issues. When you speak of Hammanskraal and the water issue in Hammanskraal, many of the residents will tell you that these are some of the issues that started when the ANC was still in power here in the city. But of course, the ANC is saying that they're also not shielding away from taking any responsibility in all of this. But what they are saying is that they are hoping that the electorate will once again give them another chance to fix some of those issues that have occurred here in the city. But of course, you'll know that this march coincides with the election of the new mayor here in the city. Of course, you recall the events that have happened here over the past few days, where we saw Muruna Makwarela resigning as the mayor of the city of Tshwane. And of course, these are some of the developments that have seen this particular election that is taking place here today. Randall Williams also resigning just about a month ago, following that damning report by the Auditor General that found that there was irregular expenditure of about 10 billion rand here in the city of Tshwane. But as you can see, Masiko, that march continuing. They are now proceeding towards the Tshwane House. Of course, that election is going to also be taking place, and we are told that that's where the Secretary General of the ANC is also going to be addressing this particular gathering.
All right, Manqoba, I can see there you are expected to run a little bit, so we'll leave it there for now. That was your all angles update here, lunchtime update with ENCA reporters Nqobile Madlala and Manqoba Mchunu.